Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gordon Frayne, and today we're back with an updated price prediction video, this time for Render. As always, if you enjoy the content on the channel, please smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to get notified about similar videos and price predictions, make sure to smash that bell notification icon so you can get notified every time we drop a new video on the channel. And don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's going to be linked in the description below. Grab it while it's free. It's my gift to you, and let's get into the video. So, Render has been one of the top performing artificial intelligence tokens over the past 12 to 18 months. And yes, we did make a separate price prediction video on Render a few months ago, all the way back when Render was trading at a price of about $8.31. So we made this price prediction back in March of this year when Render was seeing a nice run up in price, when Bitcoin was putting in those new all-time highs around 73,000 prior to the halving event in April. And Render, along with the rest of the altcoin market, was rallying in the aftermath of Bitcoin making those moves towards 73,000. But what is Render? If you're not familiar with it, Render is distributed GPU rendering on the blockchain. A lot of people compare Render to being the NVIDIA of the blockchain world. And as we have more adoption of blockchain technology alongside the rise of artificial intelligence, we're going to be seeing a lot more companies like Render creating solutions for distributed GPU rendering in an on-chain world. And the whole idea here is that if we can decentralize the rendering and GPU side of things, the idea, in theory at least, is that we can significantly reduce the cost of the compute necessary for running all of these artificial intelligence applications. And by therefore reducing the cost, a lot more people are going to want to adopt blockchain solutions like Render for doing artificial intelligence compute and GPU rendering in a blockchain world, because over time, the GPU cloud rendering becomes a much more cost-effective way of doing that compute rather than using large centralized servers. So that is the basic fundamental idea behind what Render is actually doing. As we've seen, the artificial intelligence narrative was the biggest narrative back in 2023 when we saw the rise of ChatGPT really take prominence, and we saw a huge amount of hype around artificial intelligence in general. We saw the rise of the Render price. And if we jump over to the Render chart here in TradingView, and if we zoom out here, this is the one-day chart. We haven't got a huge amount of price data on that particular chart. I think because of the fact that Render has recently transitioned to being a Solana-based token, we've got more price history here on Gemini. But basically what you can see here is when we got to the September-October timeframe here back in 2023, we saw Render really start to take off. And then when we entered 2024, we saw this parabolic move with prices for Render going from, around $3.50 here all the way up to above the $13 mark, getting closer to $14. So we saw a very big parabolic move to the upside. Yes, this was largely led by Bitcoin putting in new all-time highs before the halving event. Since then, we've seen pretty significant retracement for the price of Render all the way down to this at the very lows, hitting $3.46 here at the beginning of August. Was a very good buying opportunity before we saw it bounce back and retrace again in recent days. But as we were saying, the price of Render has seen some incredible growth over the past 12 to 18 months and has been one of the best performing AI coins. So where are we at today? Well, we're sitting right at the $5 mark for the price of Render. We can see it's been a bit of a choppy month. We went down to those lows with the unwind of Japanese yen carry trade at the beginning of August, Render hitting that $3.60 mark. But again, if we zoom out to a 1 year time frame, we can see Render is up over 264% from this same time last year. So what did we talk about last time when we made our price prediction? Well, as always, we gave you a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario for the price prediction. This was the price prediction we made back in March when render was sitting at that $10 mark. And in a bear case, what we said was the price of render could get to $25 in the peak of the bull market. We said that in a base case scenario, render could get all the way up to $45. And in a bull case scenario, we could get all the way up to $70. So again, despite this recent retracement in the price of render, I do still think it has a lot of room to run as we move through the course of the bull cycle. It is one of the top AI coins. If we go into the AI narrative here on coin market cap, arguably ICP and Near Protocol are not AI specific tokens. And you can see that we've only got Fetch and BitTensor Tau that are larger than Render as, I would say, inherently native artificial intelligence tokens on the blockchain. So yes, it does have a few competitors in the AI space, but they are sitting, in particular, BitTensor Tau and Render sitting at very similar market caps. With the recent merger of the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance token, their market cap has now gone much higher, but Render has a lot of room to run, currently sitting just under $2 billion in overall market cap. So as we said last time, in a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario, we laid out $25, $45, and $70 as our price target. We are revising this price prediction upwards ever so slightly, given the fact that, artificial intelligence is making huge moves, not just in the crypto space, but in the technology space as a whole. We're seeing Apple, Google, Microsoft, the largest corporations on the entire planet, all going to war for capturing the mind share of the artificial intelligence arms race. And I don't think this narrative of artificial intelligence is going to wane. I think it's only going to get stronger over the course of the next few years. And if Render can ride on the coattails of that narrative, I think we will see a lot of upside potential. So, as always, we're going to give you another bear case, base case, and bull case price prediction scenario for the price of Render over the course of the next 12 to 15 months. Again, remember, we are estimating the peak of the bull cycle to happen around middle to end of 2025, which gives us about 12 to 16 months from where we are today, here at the very end of August, beginning of September 2024. So in a bear case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak around $4 trillion US. If Render can get all the way up to a 0.3% dominance level, that would give us a $12 billion market cap, and dividing that by 400 million Render tokens, which we estimate to be in circulation by middle to end of 2025, that brings us out to a $30 price target for Render, which is about a 6x from today's prices. Again, the biggest thing we've changed here is we have revised the dominance level that we think Render can achieve upwards for each of these bear case, base case, and bull case price targets. Next up, we've got a base case scenario, and what we're saying in a base case is the total crypto market cap could peak up around $6 trillion US. If Render can get all the way up to a 0.4% dominance level versus the rest of the crypto market cap, that would give us a $24 billion overall market cap for Render, and once again, dividing it by 400 million Render tokens gives us a $60 price target for Render in a base case scenario, which is about a 12x from today's prices. Finally, in our most bullish case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak up closer to $8 trillion US if Render can get all the way up to a 0.5% dominance level. That would give us a $40 billion overall market cap for Render by the peak of the bull cycle, and once again, dividing it by 400 million Render tokens gives us a $100 US price target for Render in a bull case scenario, which is just under a 20x from today's prices. So that is our revised price target and price prediction for Render in a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario. yes, there are a number of variables we have to plug in here, like the overall crypto market cap, like the dominance percentage we think that Render can get to. But if the artificial intelligence narrative remains strong throughout the course of this year, over the next 12 to 16 months, and if Render can continue to capture some of that market share and the speculation around AI continues over that time period, then I think we can see definitely Render getting close to our base case scenario and possibly landing somewhere in this $60 to $100 price range. So, as always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button on your way out the door. Let us know in the comments below, are you holding Render as part of your bull run portfolio? Are you putting on long or short positions on Render? What are you doing? Are you holding it? Are you investing in it? Where do you think the price of Render is going? Drop us a comment below to let us know. Smash that thumbs up button on your way out the door. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified about similar content, make sure to smash that bell notification icon. And once again, don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It is linked in the description down below. Grab it while it's free. It's my gift to you, and we'll catch you in the next one.